Hey guys, it's Cassie and today I'm going to be talking about the biggest spring luxury fashion trends of 2021. Maybe your lockdown is being lifted. Maybe your lockdown already has been lifted. Maybe you're still in lockdown but you're looking for a grocery store flex. Starting off with a trend that, do you want to know what? I detested at one point and now I'm just like, you know what? Good for you, just not me, okay? Bucket hats. Bucket hats are huge. Every designer is churning out their bucket hat. Okay, you've got Dior, you've got Fendi, you've got Louis Vuitton, you've got Prada, you've got Gucci. All right, there's quite the choice of bucket hats if you so wish to dip your toe in the bucket hat pond. All right. Now, bucket hats. Here's the thing, people are doing matchy-matchy with them. So they're doing, do your bucket hat, do your shoes. Or, you know, Louis Vuitton bucket hat, Louis Vuitton bag, right? People are doing matchy-matchy. And you can totally go that way and it works, to be very honest with you. But also, people are doing like bikini bucket hat or very basic monochrome look. And then the bucket hat is the logo flex piece, you know? So I will give credit where credit's due. The bucket hat, you know, has some versatility there. The brands are also doing kind of different kinds of bucket hats that aren't looking as bucket hatty. Okay, I know, I did not phrase that well. But, as in like, I know Dior is doing a slightly wider brim, so it's less bucket hat, more like a hybrid of a bucket hat and like a sun hat. I'm really not a hat aficionado because I rule myself out of hats. Me and hats and this hair, it's just, it doesn't, there's no which way that you cut that it looks good. Alright, just trust me. It's also a very easy flex. You just pop on the hat and you're off, right? And, you know, gives you a little bit of, oh, logo moment and all of that in literally the easiest way. Also, you know, UV protection. Let's not rule that out, all right? Because have got that very practical benefit. By the way, guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Okay, biggest spring luxury fashion trend number 2, waist cutouts. Okay, so cutouts in general slash the naked trend is a thing. So, you know, prepare your eyes. I really don't know why this has happened, mainly because, I don't know, we've been in quarantine and some of our bodies are quite not in the place that they were before quarantine, alright? For those people that will be involving themselves in the waist cutout trend, you can get dresses which have this waist cutout. The waist seems to be the biggest cutout that's going. Also, I just want to kind of add on the back of this, the thong trend. I don't know, thongs are in. Okay, so kind of having trousers which have a thong addition that's not even a thong, it's just an artificial thong for the thong vibe. Drink every time I say thong. Don't. But thongy vibes are in. I don't know. I'm not going to be jumping on the back of that one personally, but go off, sis, you know. The next trend we have are loafers. There is really one particular loafer that has been taking the loafer world by storm, and those are the Prada ones that I'm sure you have seen everywhere. They're sold out, they're hard to get hold of, get in touch with a personal shopper, whatever. And this is kind of, I just feel like the loafer is the next shoe that's kind of gotten chunkified a little bit. You know, this isn't a normal little dad loafer. This is a loafer with a chunky sole, with a little bit of heft there. But there is also a very classic aspect to these shoes, which means that although it is trendy right now, it's really something that you could buy now and wear it, you know, until whenever, in years to come, because the style of it is very classic. There's nothing too distinctive or too of the time to make it very like, oh, those are so 2021, you know? So I think that it's a trend that if you like, it's worth investing in, but if you don't, then, you know, let's just move on with our lives. Staying on shoes, trend number 4, platforms. I am happy about this. This is something that keeps cropping up and has cropped up in spring, summer for a while now. But it's basically platform sandals, platform sneakers. Give me the height. I'm 5'5". I'll take every extra inch I can get, you know. Elongate the legs. It just gives a little bit more of like an edge and a twist to a look if you would have just had the flat version of the shoe. It just looks like a little bit effortless cool, you know. Okay, trend number 5 is a very predictable trend. You know how it's like florals for spring, groundbreaking. Well, beach bags for summer, groundbreaking. This is not mine, all right? This is my mother's, but it is here for demonstrative purposes. I've got two here. This is the small one, and then I'll show you the large as well. But beach bags, as usual, comes out every summer. Roll them out. It's like, oh, what's that? Summer's around the corner. Get your beach bags out. Straw, raffia, all of those kinds of materials. Get it out. Now, Loewe, once again, is killing it this year in the beach bag market. But loads and loads of brands are doing them. I'm also going to include the very questionable fisherman's bags or net bags, which I am not a fan of, but once again, it's very spring summer, it's very like, I'm just going to the local farmer's market to collect some organic fruit and veg. I don't know what that was, but do you get the vibe I'm talking about? This is candy-coloured shoes and bags. This is accessories. We want to be out here with a pop. So we know the neutrals are there all the time. But I don't know if it's just because we need a little bit of fun, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of visual stimulation, just to, cheer us up a little bit. After the times we've been through, we want to bring smiles to people's faces. We just want a little bit of life and colour in our lives, I'm sorry, is that too much to ask? But, you've got Versace and the Lamajusa bag, for an example, in like the candy pinks and the lavender, and these glorious, there's a great orange, a Fendi, and this kind of like ambery orange situation. Some colours are a little bit more, artificial colours and flavourings than others when we're talking about candy. Attico and their acid green heels. By the way, acid green on the heels is not going anywhere. See Amin and Wadi coming out with a pair of acid green heels and, I'm salivating just a little bit. But candy coloured accessories for the win. The next trend is a trend that I jumped on. Sorry to be that person that's like, I was doing this before it was cool. Because that was not the intention. It was just I like the look of it. Scrunchies. Scrunchies are in, okay? Obviously we know I love my little Versace scrunchie that I got this last year or something. And I pretty much use it every single day because when I'm not filming or going out, my hair is up and it is in a la scrunch, okay? I love this. It's also kept its elasticity very well, considering I literally use it every single day, okay? This one is, my little Versace silk one. My gosh, Hermes are doing these, Chanel is doing these, Prada is doing these in crystals, if that's something you're after and you don't mind losing half of the hair follicles from your head when you take it out of your hair. Celine is also doing these in the silk. But also scrunchies apparently are a thing when worn around your wrist, okay? And I don't know if I've just passed the age threshold for this because I simply cannot. This is not... It doesn't look that bad, but it does look like a scrunchie on the wrist, they're expensive for what they are because they're designer versions of very normal scrunchies, but they should last you. And they're a cute little bougie way to spice up a look. This one I'm very happy about because trend number 8. Mini bags are still in. Yes, they are, okay? I'm sorry, but those of you that are like, mini bags are the worst, they don't do anything. Ha-ha! They've been around longer than you expected, didn't they? TBE, ladies and gentlemen, tiny bag energy. Give it to me. My gosh, every brand just keeps churning them out. Every brand is just doing, let's just do a miniature version of something that we were already doing because people are going to love it. I'm just here to report that they're still in. And I'm obsessed with that. Last trend, silk scarves, okay? So this again is something that creeps up like a little bit every spring, summer, but really we're back in on the silk scarf game, mainly worn in 2 ways. Number one, that kind of silk scarf as a top situation. People are out here doing it and killing it. I personally just like, I don't know, this is a weird thing of mine I'm about to share. I hate like a strapless, I don't know. I just don't like this much of my shoulders on show. It's a weird thing. Just leave it with me, okay? But the girls are out here, they're doing it and they're looking great. So once again, fashioning your silk scarf into that, but also bandanas are back. Yes, they are, okay? So not only can you take your, for example, Hermes silk scarf, okay, and fashion it into a top and a bandana. You could also probably do a hair tie in there with a braid or something. She's pretty versatile if you want to just splash out a little bit on a silk scarf, Lots of ways to wear her, especially for the spring, summer. Jump on it. Let me know what you thought of these biggest spring luxury fashion trends. Will you be participating, or will you just be looking from afar and being like, you do you? Okay, I'm going to be staying in my lane. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.